Welcome students. Today I am going to solve some problems from the topic of chemical kinetics that came in various years of JAM. So keep watching this video carefully, which is very important. Okay, the first question is question number 27, came in JAM 2016. For a zero order reaction, the half-life depends on the initial concentration C0 of the reactant, as it depends on the concentration term, C0, only C0 to the power 1 or C0 to the power 0 or C0 to the power minus 1 or C0 to the power half. Okay, how it depends on the concentration and its power. Okay, so we know that for zero order equation, what we know that C0 minus C, okay, the concentrations of the reactant, the initial concentration of the reactant, and C is the concentration at time t, is equals to equilibrium constant K into time t. So from here, if we put the half-life condition, then if it will be the C0 and it will be at half-life, it will be C0 by 2, okay, and it will be is equals to K into T half. So at T half, the concentration of the reactant will be the half of the initial concentration of the reactant. Okay, now it's like that, it is, so it will be like 2 into C0 minus C0, so it's that C0, okay, by 2 is equals to K into T half. It will be T half, okay, T half will be 1 by K, equilibrium constant. 1 by K is constant for a particular temperature, so it is constant term, by 2, this 2 into C0. So it depends on the concentrations of initial concentration of the reactant with power 1. So option number A is the correct option. Okay, next question is question number 57, came in JAM 2019. A radioactive sample decays to 10% of its initial amount in 4600 minutes. So the rate constant of this process is in hour inverse. Okay, so we know that for radioactive element, ln N0, it follows the first order reaction, so N0 by Nt. N0 means initial amount and amount at T is equals to lambda into T. Lambda is the decay constant and we can consider is at rate constant. So N0 means, if we take it at as 100%, and 100 by 100 into 10 divided by 100, okay, into lambda, and the answer should be in hour inverse. So we have to convert minutes into the hours. So this is 4600 by 60 hour. Okay, so it should be lambda will be, or rate constant will be, ln 100 by 10 by 4600 into 60 our inverse. So it will be around 0.03 our inverse. Okay, so rate constant of this reaction will be 0.03 our inverse. Question number 56. The turnover frequency for the catalytic reaction A taken 1 mole converted into B, catalyst concentration here 0.01 mole, and in 5 hours. So with a 90% yield of the product. So 90% of the product of the product is yield, means 90% of the reactant has been converted into product by using 0.01 molar concentrations of the catalyst. Okay, before turnover frequency we should know the turnover number. So turnover number is the amount of the substrate converted into product per unit concentration of the catalyst used. So here turnover number will be, here the concentration of the substrate means reactant is 1 mole. Okay, this is 1 mole, and it's the amount that converted into product is 90 by 100, 90%. Okay, and the catalytic concentration per unit amount of catalyst, so we have to divide by the concentration of catalyst, so that is 0.01 mole. Okay, now if we want to take the turnover frequency, we have to divide it by the time. Okay, so what will be the turnover frequency? Turnover frequency will be 1 into 90 by 0.01 into 100 by 5 hours. As they asked the answer in our inverse, so it will be divided by 5 hours. So it will be like our inverse. So it would come around 18 hour inverse. Okay, so turnover frequency of this particular reaction, catalytic reaction, will be 18 hour inverse. Okay, the next question is question number 53, came in JAM 2020. A bacterial colony grows via cell division, where each mother cell independently produces 2 daughter cells. Okay, so one mother cell of bacteria independently produces 2 daughter cell of bacteria. 2 daughter cells of bacteria in 20 minutes. So from that we get the idea that it is a first order reaction. We will use the first order reaction equation to calculate the rate constant of this particular reaction. Then we will use that rate constant for the remaining things to be calculated. Okay, so if the concentration of the bacteria is 10 to the power 4 semi to the power minus 3, the colony becomes harmful. So starting from a colony with initial concentration of 5 semi to the power minus 3, the time taken for the colony to become harmful is, okay. So it has been asked that if how much time it will take to be colony become harmful if it starts with a concentration of 5 semi to the power minus 3. So how much time it will take to go this concentration? So first of all, from this information we can calculate the rate constant of this reaction, and it follows the first order reaction. So from that we can write ln 1 by 2 n0. N0 is 1, okay. The amount of the bacteria cell suppose is 1. Then at 20 minutes it's 2. So ln 1 by 2 is equals to the rate constant into 20 minutes, okay. So from here if we calculate the rate constant, it will be ln 1 by 2 by divided by 20. So it's around minus 0.0346 minute inverse. It follows the first order reaction. So rate constant will be in the minute inverse, the unit, okay. Now using this value we can calculate the time at which the concentration will grow up to 10 to the power 4 semi to the power minus 3 from 5 semi to the power minus 3. So like again ln from 5 to 10 to the power 4, okay, we have to go. Then we put 0.0346 the rate constant into time. We have to calculate this time. So it will be around, so it will be ln 5 by 10 to the power 4, okay, divided by minus 0.0346. It is around, the time is 219 minute, 219 minutes, okay. So it will take around 219 minutes to make the colony become harmful, okay.